and there was a mistake by me. I thought that I have pressed the start recording, and actually what I'm playing that is being recorded. But after two events, I found out that actually I forgot to press the record button. So, but I remember that what two events I played during that time. So I'm going to play those two events again for you guys, so that you guys don't miss on it. And then I will continue further. Actually, that was a breach of the peace. So my apologies. Breach of the. I was supposed to play breach of the peace for you guys. So I will still again use Z4 drive 35TS 335IS with the same color. And I've already won it because at that time when I was playing it, I thought that it was being recorded, but that was not the case. So obviously I'm again playing it for you guys. And the issues, I love this game so much, I never get bored of playing the same events again and again. Always loves the cinematics before the start of a race or an event. The textures and details on mountains are quite amazing in this game. Let's take this shortcut. It's straight, it's easy to use, and it helps with the nose bar. Even they introduced cinematics for appearance of police cars as well, and they have been given their own music as well. And I love this soundtrack when police car appears. Yo. I use spike strip just at the right time. That's fun. So it's always better to use spike strip. And you guys, I hope so you guys saw in this game that it's not easy to dodge roadblocks. In Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2005, the OG one, there was a feature called Speed Breaker, in which you can slow down time, and that makes dodging roadblocks easier. But unfortunately that feature is not in this game. So just reducing your speed is the best way to go. Or if the roadblock doesn't fill the road completely, so you can use the free space to avoid roadblock as well. But it's easier said than done. And sometimes you will end up crashing at a roadblock in this game if you are too fast. And I think so that's for the purpose of adding challenge. Otherwise, if they introduced a feature like the pursuit breaker in this game, so the pursuits might have become easy, or might have become easier. Again, losing speed in this game, by the way, is much better than getting crashed, because that wastes your time, that slows you down. And you lose your spot to few other racers. And in these co-op events, using shortcuts is one of the best ways to avoid trouble by the police, or at least reduce the trouble which police causes in this game. Done. And this is another good thing about this game is that if you play the same events again, which you have already won, you still get the same amount of bounty. It's not the case that you have already won, so now you're going to get less bounty. And even if you play the same events over and over again, you can still earn bounty and can unlock cars earlier. So if you are good with certain type of events, so you can play them multiple times to earn more bounty and unlock more cards. And the second one, which I played, and I thought I was being my footage is being recorded, but that was not the case. That was future perfect. After that, I'm going to play the two time trials because after these, the two time trials unlocked, and I love both those time trials. This event I will have to use. Now let's try the jet black color.
The BMW Z4 S-Drive 35IS is a modern reinterpretation of the classic Roadster, following in the footsteps of the 1930s BMW 315.
And you guys can see the car is looking fire in black color.
Adaptive M suspension helps deliver power and precision straight to the tarmac throughout the rev range. A light touch of the accelerator is all the twin turbocharged 6 cylinders need to provide an experience to match the freedom of roof-down driving.
And since it's a desert area, so the dust effects and dust animations that are also quite well done in this game. Even in a racing game, hardly anyone cares about this stuff. This is a great shortcut, by the way. But forgot to take another shortcut. Well, mistakes do happen sometimes. Even the sunlight if I can. Now this corner is slightly tricky. Sometimes I end up making mistakes. And you guys can see the details on the hills or mountains. Obviously I'm not a geography expert, but the details on the hill, the plantations, the grass on the hills. and that significantly reduces the chances of winning if you get crashed just before the end of the race. Crashing just before the end of the race, it was my mistake, so I'm going to play this event again. So especially in this game, you have to be, because there is rubber banding, so you have to be careful at the end. I didn't make any mistakes during the entire race, but just before the end of the race, I got crashed by a traffic car. And because of this, my effort of getting this race right went into trash. But no problem, going to play it again. So yeah, usually, so if you have a first position, first rank, the AI is going to get very aggressive before the end of the race. So during the ending moments of the race, you have to be quite careful. And I hope so you guys might have heard the chicken sounds. So obviously that was a farming area, so the developers tried to include the details, which would make sense for a farming area. For brake to drift, what usually works is, if your car is too fast, slightly press the brake and then press the handbrake. Don't just press the handbrake. That reduces the accuracy of the drift. And if your car is not too fast, you can just tap the brake and can manage to drift. Depends upon the car as well. And those cars which have great handling, you can just tap brake and manage to drift. But if the cars which are slightly heavier to turn, for them you have to slightly tap the brake, then you will have to press hand brake for drifting to get the drift right, or brake to drift, I should say. And I hope so on the sky you guys saw an NPC enjoying paragliding. So that's how developers tried to show life happening at Seacrest County. Finally. Now it will be more fun to enjoy the car which is to see the car which is unlocked. now. This is one of my favorite time trials in the game. This is a preview event, and I explained what a preview event is in my first video. Porsche invites you to test drive the phenomenal Carrera GT, an idea originating from the pits of Le Mans led to exactly 1270 being built because exclusivity occasionally needs a limit. And for the first time, I actually love this car in Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 because you have to beat the Blacklist 3 member Ronnie to unlock a Carrera GT. And when I bought it and tried it, the vehicle sound, the speed and handling, so it was like a perfect car. In that game, which had great speed as well as great handling, and the car was so OP in the game. That's why the game awarded you once you are done beating the blacklist member 3. So when I played this preview event for the first time, so I was curious that how Carrera GT will feel in this game. And with these enhanced graphics, how Carrera GT is going to feel. So I was quite excited for that. So I would like to share that with all you guys too. Unlimited driving pleasure. Let's start. Let's use
Originating
the
from the
original
pits of
color
Le Mans after a 16th overall victory, the engineers went on
because
to
this is one
develop
of
a
my favorite
concept
cars.
to show
So
what was technologically feasible. 1,270 handcrafted units were built because exclusivity occasionally needs a limit. Underpinning the Carrera GT is a self-supporting
I would
carbon
like you guys
fiber
to
body,
listen to
which can
the
handle 603 bhp and a speed of
narration for this
201
car.
miles per hour while remaining incredibly light. The Carrera GT is
I've
lighter than the
opened the
current
text as well,
lightest Porsche available, the world's best-selling high-performance car of
so it will be easier
2006,
for you guys
is
to understand
instantly
the details in
recognizable
case if
as
you
a
miss anything
Porsche.
in the
The
narration.
typical Porsche front includes 3 air intakes, which identify the commitment to managing airflow in the overall design. The engine cover is a beautifully crafted twin-power dome of cross-drilled stainless steel.
So let's see how it looks in the photo board. The Porsche logo, the details in the rim, the sports brake, etc. Carrera GT. So you guys can see that the interior is quite mediocre, and that was due to limitations of the 7th gen hardware. And there's a slightly tricky time trial. It's not straightforward, but it's not too difficult. So when I played it for the first time, it took me few attempts to get a gold in it. And it starts with a great cinematic. And another thing I love about Temple is that it's taking place at night. and the road is wet, so that affects braking and handling to an extent. So I have to be careful. Obviously, I'm going to take this shortcut. But I have to be fast as well. And you guys can see that if I turn off the headlight, so it becomes difficult to see. And in the PS2 era racing games, it was quite easy to see during the night time as well. But as hardware progressed, so they incorporated more realistic lighting. Here you can again see that it's become difficult for me to see. So this is the first thing I loved when I played this game for the first time on my PS5. And even though this game doesn't have any ray tracing, etc. So even without ray tracing, the developers got the lighting right for this game. And you guys can see this is a nighttime racing event. By the way, I wanted to take that shortcut, but I forgot. So apologies. So, though I got gold, but I made one mistake. The time could have been even better. And for the current day games, you guys know that ray tracing taxes performance of games on consoles as well as PC. So if you are using ray tracing, you have to compromise the game's performance. For example, you might have to settle for 30 FPS instead of 60 FPS. So this shows that ray tracing has actually made devs lazier. And games in the PS3 and PS4 era, uh, a lot of the games got lighting right without the use of ray tracing. So it means that even with the current tech, devs can get lighting right without the use of ray tracing. So because so far there hasn't been a solution for ray tracing. That if ray tracing is incorporated, it will not put a dent on game's performance. Though Resident Evil 4 Remake is one of the few games in which if you switch to frame rate or performance mode and then turn ray tracing on, so actually the game most of the time stays locked at 60 FPS. And that game even performance of frame rate mode has a very high resolution of 1900p. And even with that they got ray tracing right. So there are a few exceptions like that as well. Now the another time trial, awe-inspired. By the way, in my opinion, this is the toughest time trial in this game. And many of you who have played this game, I hope so they know that why this time trial is tough. Probably they know. And those who haven't played this game, they will realize it when they will watch me playing it. The 911 GT2 RS is an amazing car, but the time trial is quite tough. And you can make hardly one or two mistakes. And when I played it for the first time, it took me around 60 tries to win gold medal in this time trial because I was ignoring a major shortcut, and because of that, I was not able to win gold. Okay, so let's play this time trial. And
The
it's a
Porsche
night
engineers
time
knew
event, so
exactly what their objective was: to make the new 911 GT2R.
for the nighttime event, it's always better to use a lighter color for the car because that makes seeing car easier in the night or in the dark.
The Porsche engineers knew exactly what their objective was:
So I will
to
use the
make the
default
new
color for this car.
911 GT2 RS the most
Let's start
powerful
this time trial. A very challenging time trial. I hope so get it right the first time, but that's not guaranteed. The intro cinematic is quite great for this one as well. And the lighting is so amazing in this game that I prefer the nighttime events more than the daytime events. But in this game, the nighttime events are fewer than the daytime events. Majority of the events in this game, they are based on daytime. So this is a major shortcut, and this shortcut is extremely long. So even had to practice this shortcut separately to get it right. And there are certain tricky parts in this shortcut as well, which can destroy your attempt at getting a gold. So you guys have to be careful. But now finally we are done with this big boy shortcut. Now another thing, we have to avoid mistakes as much as possible. And yeah, this shortcut also helps, but this is not as complicated as the previous one. Actually, this is quite an easy one, and it also helps with the nose bar as well. This shortcut is also important. I did a minor mistake, so I don't know whether I will be able to get gold, but let's hope for the best. I think so I'm going to win it the first time, but let's see. Just deprived of gold by just few by just few milliseconds. It's so annoying. But well, I'm going to do it because I did a major mistake. Only because of that I got destroyed. It's not giving an option of retrying, but we can play this event again from the event selector. And though I won a car, but I'm going to play this time trial again because I was almost accurate. Let's play this again. And though it's risky, but let's try a black color this time. the night time, and 322 RS in black color is looking amazing, you guys can see. And again you can see the right tunnel, it has become difficult for me to see the tarmac. And visibility gets significantly impaired. So that shows how impressive the lightning is in this game, especially for the night time. And all this without ray tracing. Avoiding mistakes is slightly trickier because wet road plus rain. That makes handling and braking trickier. Otherwise, it would have been a piece of cake. Obviously, I'm going to this shortcut as it helps a lot. Another important shortcut which is important to take. So I can get it right this time. And playing it again has benefited me, as you guys can see. A new car has been unlocked for us. Oh no. It was showing that how much further bounty I need to earn to unlock a new car. So I hope so you enjoyed the events in my second video. I will continue in the next video. Bye.